everyone, and welcome to Olymptrade. My name is Angie. I am a financial analyst with Olymptrade, and this is part 5 in a series about fixed time trading. That's FTT. In our previous streams, we spoke about the FTT platform, how to start trading with fixed time trading. We also discussed different secrets of news trading and also how to increase your deposit and more. We have a whole playlist that is dedicated to FTT, which is fixed time trading, so definitely make sure to watch it. Next week, we are going to continue with a stream on how to analyze trading signals, so like more of an advanced level. Let's go ahead and start by checking the sound and the picture. Make sure that you can hear me and that you can see me well. And then, of course, we'll get started with our stream. I always like to ask our dear traders where you are joining us from today. And also, you can, of course, let me know if you are new or if you have been here before. So I am just very pleased to hear from you. Let's see, what do we have in chat? Jafar is saying in FTT, my prediction goes 90% correct direction, but I can't set proper timing. That's the reason I got losses. Tell me better time to trade. Well, we are going to discuss this today, definitely. Different assets have show more volatility, or they're more active during different times of the day, called the trading sessions. Whenever you are trading FTT and you are looking at a specific time frame, the duration of your trade should be recommended should be ×2 or ×3 your time frame. Let's see here. Katra Gada, hello Angie, ID number, thank you very much. Never Expire is new, a very, very fabulous name. Gupta, hello. Let's see here, we have Surya Kumar, what a beautiful name, from India. Manoj, hello. Sudeep is from Nepal. Clinton Harrison is from Nigeria, hello and welcome. Let's see here. Trailing stop feature not available in standard account. If you are just referring to the regular trading platform, it is available for a certain status level. So don't forget to check that. Rahul, football and cricket. Hi, Angie. Hello, Rahul. Well, I see that everything is fine with the sound in the picture, my friends. You are welcome to join in chat. My colleague will be here answering with me. I do have a rather big a tech consult. I see you from Nigeria, status beginner. Welcome, welcome. Once again, I'm not going to focus my attention in the chat, although I would love to chat with each and every one of you. Once again, I'm going to go over my stream. You are welcome to join in chat. My colleague will be helping me out and answering your questions. I'm going to go through my presentation. It's a pretty big presentation. And then, of course, I will join you in chat afterwards as well. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and start with my presentation. I guess first and foremost, I'd like to start off by telling you your promo code for this week. The promo code for this week is SAFE, and then the number 35. You have it displayed on your chart right now. Once again, it's SAFE, the number 35. This will give you plus 30% to your deposits made. And it works until next Monday, which is going to be May the 18th. So once again, your promo code, when you are making your deposit, enter this promo code, SAFE35. This will add plus 30% to your deposit made. Works until next Monday, again, which is May the 18th. And for all of those who are new and joining for the first time today, of course, please make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. Click on the red subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Show me your support if you liked my video. And of course, ring the bell so that you don't miss out on any important notifications. Of course, you will get reminders whenever we start our streams. And basically, so that you don't miss out on any important and new information. Of course, I want to mention that at the end of this stream, I usually have this promo every single week. I asked you to leave comments below the video, below the stream video from last week, last Thursday. We spoke about Forex. So once again, we have 2 streams a week, sometimes more. In the beginning of the week, we talk about fixed time trading, FTT. And then the second part, like later in the week, we speak about Forex. On our Forex, on our lag streams during the week, I ask you to leave comments below the video after the video is posted on our YouTube channel, and we are going to choose a random comment from last week's video and give out a risk-free trade. Woo woo! Who likes risk-free trades? I do, I do. Alrighty, my friends, so let's go ahead and get started. So today we are going to speak about exactly what is a trading system or trading strategy, and what you need to pay attention to when you are forming your trading strategy. So our trading strategy or trading system, whichever way you choose to name it, is compiled of 3 things. We have the trading strategy, we have money management, and we have psychology. The thing is that the thing that we have to remember is that all of these things are crucial, are important to understand and to have in order to have a proper trading system. So basically, the 3 things that compile our trading system is the trading strategy. This is basically the trading algorithm that we follow. It could be, for example, whether we're looking at some specific indicators, and for example, whether we use technical analysis or if we combine technical and fundamental analysis and use them together. So it's like our trading algorithm that we follow. The second important part is money management, and we have a separate stream about money management. We have to make sure to watch it. It is very important, and this is basically like the sum of money that we use for trading. For example, it is recommended that we use from 2 to 6% of our account balance for each trade. For beginner traders, sometimes it's recommended for you to use 1% of your account balance for each trade. Or, for example, whether we use a fixed amount to trade. This is also a part of money management, and whether we have like daily trading limits and so forth. So this is our money management. And also psychology. Now I save psychology for last, and you can see that psychology is also at the top of our formation. This is because I do believe that psychology is ultimately the most important part of trading because it has an effect on the other 2 components. Psychology determines on what kind of trader we are, and how we perceive the market. So once again, we have a whole playlist that is dedicated to psychology. It is very interesting, very useful videos. So make sure that you don't miss them. Make sure that you watch them on our YouTube channel. Just click on the playlist of psychology. There's lots of videos. Really, really cool topic. And another thing that I would like to mention is that remember that everyone's trading strategy or like trading plan, trading system is going to be different. We are all different. We have a different approach to trading, and this is fine. We just have to understand that we have to make a trading system that's perfectly suited for each of us individually. However, regardless of the trading system and like the different parameters that we choose for our trading system, there are certain things that we have to understand, that we have to consider when we're making our trading system for it to be complete. So the first, of course, was that we have, the 3 parts, components: our psychology, our trading strategy, which is our trading algorithm, and money management. Now, whenever we are making our trading strategy, and as a matter of fact, whenever we are making a plan, and this applies to anything in life, any plan should have a SMART approach. SMART goals, they call them. So SMART breaks down to SMART. S is for, it kind of like makes me want to do the cheerleader stuff. S is for specific, M is for measurable. Sorry. So SMART approach, the breakdown is S, specific. We want our goal, our plan to be Specific. What exactly do I want? For example, I want to develop the perfect trading strategy for me within 3 months. Or, for example, I want to increase my deposit by 20% in 1 year. So, exactly specifically, what do I want? The next in line is M. M is for measurable. How much do I want? Or when do I want it? So, your plan, your goal has to be measurable. A is for achievable. Uh, Achievable, you see, you don't want to set targets for yourself that are unrealistic. Your plan has to be achievable and it has to be reasonable. R is for relevant. So it has to be relevant. Now, do I really want or need this? You see, if you make a plan for something that is somewhat interesting to you, then you're likely to procrastinate and not do it. So you have to understand, is your goal, is your plan, is it relevant? And also time bound. This is also a very important part about any strategic plan that we make, is that we have to set ourselves deadlines. We always have to set deadlines for ourselves and our plans in order to properly distribute our time. So let's say I want to have a trading strategy in 3 months. So my deadline is 3 months. So I have like a weekly schedule of what I do every single week in order to achieve my goal in my deadline that in the time that is allotted. Now, the next thing I want to tell you is that you want to use analytical tools, of course. Remember, there are two types of market analysis. There's fundamental analysis, which is like macroeconomic news, which is like the economic calendar, for example, news and speeches releases, and all that's going on globally. And also, there's technical analysis, which is the study and observation of the price chart and price movement history. Now, you can use one or the other, or you can use them both as a combination. But as a trader, you should definitely be familiar with both types of analysis. And we have separate streams that are dedicated to each, so make sure to watch them, my friends. And remember that the reason that I'm telling you about the analytical tools is that remember that you should always base your entry points and your trades based on analysis, not just because we think the price is going to or because we think the price should move up or down. We have to have analysis before we make a judgment. Now, the next thing that I would like to discuss with you is basically what do we want to what do we have to pay attention to when we are making our trading strategy, our trading plan, our trading system? One of the things is that we have to choose the trading instrument, which is the asset. For example, maybe you like to trade the euro US dollar. I know I do. because it is the most tradable currency in the world, currency pair. Or maybe, for example, you like to use Haikinashi, which is like it's in the type of chart, but it's basically an indicator. And for example, if you like to use Haikinashi, then maybe therefore you should trade using currency pairs that contain the Japanese yen, because initially Haikinashi was developed by using the Japanese yen currency pair, the currency. So, or maybe for example, you strictly like to trade commodities like gold and oil, natural gas, for example, or only cryptocurrencies. So once again, we have to consider the asset. What do we want or what do we like to trade? The next thing that we want to pay attention to is the trading session. I know we spoke about this before in our previous streams. The trading session depends on the asset that you are trading. For example, the euro US dollar is most active during the session when the London and New York session overlap. I'll show you this in just a moment. Although we did go over time for different time sessions in our previous streams, this is why it's important for you to check them out. And for example, like the Japanese yen is going to be more active and the assets are going to have more volatility during the earlier Asian sessions. So don't forget about the different trading sessions and the different assets are more volatile during that trading session. For example, also we have to pay attention to the direction of the trade. Are we trading on a trend, like a massive movement, or are we trading on a counter trend? So we have like a massive trend movement. And as you remember, the price moves up and down, and up and down, up and down. So let's say we have a bullish move, a bullish trend that started. The price will move up and then it's going to retrace back. Let's say we have a trend line. It's going to move up and then it's going to have a little correction. These corrections are called counter trend trading. Whenever we have like a global trend up, then it's better to mainly trade up. But of course, we can find different opportunities on counter trends, but we have to be more careful with them. So we have to take into account the direction of the trend. Also, we have to pay attention to the trade frequency. For example, if you are trading like on an hourly time frame, 1 hour time frame, so each candlestick represents 1 hour, then you'll probably have less trades because the trades need time to react. So let's say if we are looking at the 1 hour time frame, each trade is going to be the duration of our trade will be 2 to 3 hours. Remember the time frame that we are looking at, we times the duration of our trade should be times 2 or times 3, usually recommended. And then if you are, for example, working with like a 5 minute time frame, then will you have more trades because their time duration will also be less. So trade frequency. We also have to pay attention, of course, to risk management. We spoke about this previously. This is like the amount of your trade, which is essentially our risk, and our daily trade limits, and so forth. Trade duration, which I just briefly explained. Normally with fixed time trading, it is recommended that whichever time frame we are looking at, our trade duration should be times 2 or times 3 the time frame that we are looking at. So if I'm trading on the 5 minute time frame, my trade duration will be 10 to 15 minutes. If I'm looking at the 1 hour time frame, my trade duration will be 2 to 3 hours. Also, for example, the basis of our strategy. Again, this is whether we're using a combination of specific indicators or if we are simply looking at the reaction of, we're looking at the reaction following a news release. So what is the basis of our strategy? Indicators, like the last three, I think are a combination of, they're from the same family indicators, whether we are using indicators or we are doing naked trading, like we are working without indicators. And of course, market analysis. Don't forget there's technical analysis, there's fundamental analysis. We can use one, we can use the other, we can use both. You know, there are certain traders that swear by only technical analysis and don't follow the news. There are people who completely disregard technical analysis and only follow fundamental news releases and macroeconomic data. I personally use both as a combination. Now, next thing that I want to speak to you about is that the trading algorithm is probably one of the most important things that we have to follow during our trading strategy. It is basically like certain steps that we follow, certain criteria that has to be met in order for us to open a trade. As a very simple example, for example, my trading algorithm consists of 3 steps. Number 1, the price breaks above or below, basically breaks the trend line. Second step is price moves above or below the moving average. And my third step is the faster moving average crosses the slower moving average, either up or down, depending on the situation in the market. Let's say that this is my algorithm, my 3 steps. Now, the advantage of following a trading algorithm is that once the algorithm is complete, we simply enter our trade without much thinking, without much emotions. Not that you don't have to analyze the situation, you certainly have to analyze each situation separately, but you can certainly enter the trade with more comfort. Now, the disadvantage is that we are people, we are human, and sometimes it's hard to control our emotions. and for example, you see that the first two steps of the algorithm are complete, you may be itching to enter a trade and not wait for the third step. Now, this is a mistake, my friends. If you have formed a trading algorithm to follow, then we have to be consistent and we have to follow each step before entering a trade. I'm actually going to show you this a little bit later on a live um, a live example of such situation. Once again, if you don't follow each step before entering the trade, then later when you're making your analysis of your trades, when you're making your analysis of your trading system, of your trading strategy, the analysis won't be correct because you didn't always follow the trading algorithm completely. And also, since we are on the topic, I do also want to mention that I think I want to remind you that it is very important that you keep a trading journal or trading diary. It seems trivial sometimes. Well, Angie, I can always look at the history of my trades right here in my account. You see, the thing is, I think it's very important, and I definitely think that it helps you in trading. The main part about keeping the part that I personally like is that we can always write down our trades and make comments. What was I looking at during this trade? What was I paying attention to this trade? Did I follow my algorithm completely? You can also include screenshots of the chart as you were looking at it. And for example, if it doesn't go correctly, then analyze your screenshot, what you were looking at, and analyze the chart afterwards. Like what went wrong? What happened? What did I miss, for example? So definitely not try, but work on and have a trading diary or a trading journal. Now, for example, so once we find the trading algorithm, once again, I mentioned in the beginning, everybody's strategy, everybody's system is going to be different. Everybody's plan is going to be different. We're all different. We're all people. We're different people. And basically, let's say you find an algorithm that you like, that you want to trade. So that's the analyze part. The next part is we then simulate the algorithm on a demo account. So whatever plan you have, first try it out on a demo account. Once you are comfortable with the trading algorithm, then you can try trading the algorithm on a live account with a small amount, for example. And then as you trade and as you get more comfortable, because once again, when you trade on a demo account and when you trade on a live account, believe it or not, there is a difference. It's more psychological. Whenever you're trading on a demo account, you're more careless, you're more free. Whenever you start trading on a live account, you're trading with your real funds. So you have to make that adjustment, So whenever you switch from demo account to live account, start with a small amount. Test it out, and then as you are comfortable, eventually build up the trade amount and gradually continue to develop and trade and increase your deposit. So for example, right here, I do have, so once again, our trading algorithm, for example, has 3 steps. Our main condition is formed. We continue to our second condition. Our second criteria is met. Then we move to the third condition. And once the third condition is met, it is then that we open our trade. And once again, so I was just basically just to keep things simple. As I mentioned, things are different for every trader. But as an example, just very, very simple indicators that work. Trend line to moving averages. So our step 1 is where the price breaks the trend line down. Second step is where the price breaks or moves below the moving average. And then my third step is when the moving average, the slower moving average, the 13 EMA, this is, by the way, Euro US dollar on a 30-minute time frame. It is when the the faster moving average crosses the slower moving average to the downside. This is where I would open my trade. So by following all 3 steps of my algorithm. So once again, step number 1, price breaks trend line. Step number 2, price moves below the moving average. Step 3, moving average cross. Bam, bam, thank you, ma'am. I enter my trade with confidence, without thinking much. So basically, I have my algorithm, my worked out, my working strategy, and I enter it once all three of my steps of my algorithm are complete. So the next thing that I wanted to mention once again is again the trading sessions. So different assets are more volatile during different trading sessions. Now you have to, what you can do basically, my example is shown on GMT, that's the Universal Coordinated Time Zone, UTC, something like that. Anyways, so basically GMT, but you can adjust this. You can make your own little trading session guide with your time zone, and you can see, at this time of the hour, this session opens. At this time of the hour, this session opens. It's important for you to understand when the different trading sessions are. For different assets when you are trading. So, I mean, it's basically logic. So when we have the Asian session, what currency pairs are going to be more volatile? What do you think? The Japanese yen. Just think about all the countries that are in that time zone, in that time session. The New Zealand dollar will be more volatile. The Australian dollar will be more volatile. The Singapore dollar will be more volatile. So basically, all the assets or all the currency pairs that are currencies that are in that session. Followed by, we have, for example, the London session. And during the London session, what do we have? For example, now do mind that these times change a little bit because of the daylight savings. So it may change plus minus 1 hour. So during the London yes, RNOP, Coordinated Universal Time, UTC. So basically, like during the London session, we have the British pound is going to be more active. So basically, all the currencies that are in Europe, the euro is going to be more active. The Swiss franc is going to be more active. Norwegian krona is going to be more active. So just remember different trading sessions. And then the most exciting time to trade, well, really depends on what kind of trader you are, of course, is when the London and New York sessions overlap. So this is where all the major currency pairs, all the currency pairs that contain the United States dollar show more volatility. The euro US dollar, of course, is fully working during this time. So basically, these are like, we have to pay attention to different trading sessions in different time zones. Once again, like for fixed time trading for FTT, the widely used time frames for FTT are between 5-minute and 1 hour time frames. Of course, you can use a higher time frame, like you can use a 4-hour time frame, for example, but normally and widely used time frames are 5 minutes to 1 hour. There are some people who trade with 1 minute time frame, and that's also okay. It's just that with 1 minute time frame, you have to understand that you have a lot of information. There's a lot of market noise, and very fast reactions are necessary. So really not for beginner traders. I would recommend starting with 5 minutes and up to 1 hour. And of course, don't forget that your trade duration should be ×2 or ×3, the time frame that you are looking at. Now, the next thing, I guess the last thing that I would like to touch up on is, of course, money management. And just as a quick reminder, because it is very important, it is a very important part of trading. Don't forget that beginner traders should probably use around 1% of their account balance. More advanced traders can start trading with 2 to 6% of their account balance. Now, there are different systems that we can use for money management. Let me just explain a few of them. For example, whenever your trades show a profitable return of at least 60%, you can use a fixed amount to trade with and then increase it as your capital grows. For example, let's say I choose my trades to be $100 each, and I trade with this $100 until I get enough profit till my capital increases, and then I can increase my trade amount. There's also an interesting this system. It's called a compensation of losses system called the martingale. This means that with each loss, you double the amount of your trade, and you follow this for multiple steps until you have a winning trade. This is a very specific approach, I would say, and I would say, from personal experience, I want to say that it's a little bit stressful, and I would not recommend this for beginner traders. But just so that you understand that there is a system called the martingale. If you'd like, you can check out some more information on that. And also on the flip side of the coin is like the parlay system. Which is kind of like the opposite of martingale. This is when a trader has at least 70% of profitable trades. And what we can do is that when we have a profitable trade, the next trade that we enter the trade amount plus the profit from the previous trade. So let's say I enter my trade for $100. I gain $80 profit. My next trade is going to be for $180. So once again, these are different approaches for different traders, probably at different stages of our trading careers as well. Now we have a separate stream and video on money management, so my friends, make sure to watch it. Now let me go ahead and do a quick little recap, and then I'll show you live what I mean by following all 3 steps of your trading algorithm, and then we're gonna go ahead and give out a risk-free trade, my friends. So as a quick little recap, our trading system has 3 parts: psychology, money management, and trading algorithm. Let me go ahead and so once again, our recap is that our trading system has 3 parts: psychology, money management, and trading algorithm. All 3 are essential to understand and to have in order to have a proper trading strategy. Don't forget to have a smart approach. Once again, this applies to anything in life, and also whenever we are planning our trading strategy. Be specific, be measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Also remember that different assets are more volatile and more active during different times of the day. And also make sure that you consider and that you are ready for like force majeure circumstances. And this is what I mean is that, for example, what are you going to do if your internet goes out and you have an open trade? What if your laptop breaks and you have an open trade? So things like this, these are always good to think of ahead of time. And my friends, of course, I want to say that you always want to strive to become better. Practice makes perfect. Don't give up. Never stop developing. Never stop improving. Trading is an amazing and interesting path in life. And if we approach it correctly, if we understand everything correctly, can bring us some very nice profit. Let me go ahead and show you what I wanted to show you about the so basically the example that I showed you in our during let me go ahead and switch the camera off so that you can see my video for sure. This is basically the Euro US dollar on the 30-minute time frame that we were discussing during our presentation. And if we look at the oh wow, look at that gap up. You know what? I wasn't even expecting that. I was preparing for my stream, and as a matter of fact, actually, this cross was not here just earlier. I wanted to show you that basically, once again, we have our trend line down. The price broke the trend line. The price moved above the moving average, and I wanted to show you that the moving averages didn't cross yet, but they did cross now. We do have a big gap up. I have to check on some news releases. Did reach a nice level right here in time for a possible recess of this trend line. Now, I'll tell you honestly, what I wanted to show you was that this last third step was not complete yet, and therefore this is where we entered that stage where like, oh, I just really want to enter the trade, but my third step is not complete yet because of this gap up. After the stream, actually, I'm probably going to, let me go ahead and check this 1 second since we're here. You see, well, basically on an hourly time frame, we can kind of see this. We had a break of our trend line. The price has moved above the moving average. And the moving averages look like they are pointing up. They will be intersecting, but slightly later. So this is where I see my step one is complete of my trading algorithm. Step two is complete, but I still have to wait for this cross. I'm gonna check the news and see what releases we had previously. As you can see, after a big move, we may have a little retracement, then follow on our way. So I'm gonna be monitoring and watching this situation. And so, my friends, let me go ahead and get back to our fun stuff. You can see me now. So once again, this is our stream from last week. This was step 4 when we were speaking about Forex. We spoke about money management. Very interesting stream. Make sure to watch it. And I asked you guys to leave a comment below the video and make sure to leave your account ID. So we have all these wonderful comments. Thank you so much for everyone for participating. 60 comments. You go. Woohoo. And basically what I'm going to do, I'm just going to share this link. I'm going to copy this link. And I'm going to use this system. It is a website. It's called Raffle Dash. And basically it just, I'm going to paste the link of the previous, the stream video with your comments in this section right here. And this is going to choose a random comment for a random winner for a risk-free trade. So my friends, once again, Raffle Dash. And if you are ready, let's get started. 1, 2, 3, and the spinner goes. And our okay, so our winner for today is PI Creations. Nice video. Thank you so much for this comment. PI Creations unfortunately did not leave a an ID number to go with this. So I'm going to just check back in chat to see how everybody's doing. Let's give PI Creations a chance. If you are here, please let us know in chat. So once again, PI Creation, if you are here, please let me know in chat. If you are here, write down your account number. So let's just give it a few more minutes. And if PI Creations is not here, then we'll have to choose another winner. Let's see here. Wagzi. Hello, Angie, my friend from Indonesia here. I have an issue accessing olymptrade.com. It keeps saying the connection has timed out. The server at olymptrade.com is taking too long to respond. I'm not experiencing the same situation. As you can see, I do have my platform open. I would, the best suggestion that I have for you is for you to please contact our support team so that they can check to see what's going on. But maybe it's your internet connection, but I do hope that they can help you and fix that. Edwin Augustine, hello, thank you, Angie. Love the video. It really helped me. Now, once again, I'm waiting for PI Creations to see if they are here. If they are not here, then we'll go ahead and choose a different winner. Let's see here. Whenever doing demo account, Mohan is writing. I can able to get profit, only real money get lost. Why? I have to understand more. Please advise. During the stream, we spoke about like analyze, find the trading algorithm that works for you, then simulate and work with it on the demo account. When you switch from demo account to live account, practice it using a smaller amount, because whenever you switch, it just there's a difference and it's more psychological. So start small on the live trading account, and then once you get more comfortable, then you can build up and increase. Alrighty, so my friends, I do see, let's see, El Mehdi, Moroccan banks that deal with Olymp trade, please contact our support team. They will be happy to assist you. Maybe you can even suggest, like, you can give a more specific name of the bank. I don't know. Unfortunately, it's a different department from me, but I'm sure that they will be happy to help you out with that. Alrighty, my friends. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose a different winner. PI Creations. I thank you so much for your comment. Thank you for letting us know that the video was nice, but we do need your account number. 1, 2, 3. We start again. Pick random comment. Pick random. Okay. Our winner is going to be Cheaton D. The comment is, "Hi Angie, thanks a lot. It was good information. My account number and the ID." Thank you so much. Once again, our winner for today's risk-free trade is going to be Cheaton D. And my friends, of course, don't forget that your promo code for this week is going to be SAFE and then the number 35. This will add 30% to your deposit. It works until next Monday, May the 18th. And of course, if you are new or if you are not new and you just simply forgot, make sure that you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. Click on the red button. Give me a thumbs up and let me know that you liked my video. And ring the bell so that you don't miss out on any important and new notifications. Well, my friends, thank you so much for joining me today. I'm very excited to see all of you. And on Thursday, this Thursday, which is May the 14th, we're going to continue speaking about Forex. So join me, same time, same place, 1 p.m. GMT +3. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.